Paul, you have just been given the keys to the castle.
Yeah, the king of the castle, Paul.
You are the Jerry Jones, not in your personality at all, but stature, just in your ability to make the final decision.
Well, I appreciate it there, boys. I appreciate it.
7th-round Dallas Cowboys mock draft with our boy P. Stu Abdullah Carter.
Abdullah Carter, Travis Hunter.
What?
Cam Ward. Well, that would be the smartest pick for the Giants, I do believe. Campbell.
I really hope the Giants don't get Cam Ward.
Mason Graham to the Jags.
Ashton Genty to the Raiders.
Yep.
Ty Warren to the Jets.
No.
Damn it.
Membu's gone.
Now Warren.
That warns me from some concern. First cornerback, J.D. Barron, gone. 2 techs from Texas. Hod Campbell, linebacker to...
And Tet.
Hey.
This is good, though. This makes us think a little, because if Tet was there, I believe we would have taken him at 12.
I mean, Paul kind of said it. I'm not gonna push a CB in Paul's face, but Will Johnson's staring right at your fucking eyes right now.
Did we push the timer button?
Right,
5 minutes for the first
trades.
3 rounds, and I'm going to go to 3 for the last ones.
Do the
Bengals.
Bengals?
Yep.
And what do you want to do?
1749 and 119.
Damn, doggy. That's fucking hot off the press, too.
He's Jerry Jones. He's gonna do it. Let's hold hands.
I
Hold hands.
don't think they're going to take it.
Hey, I'm all about a wheel and dealing there, boy.
Oh! Woo! That's hot.
I want my running back.
Yes.
I want America Hampton.
Oh,
I
we
want
go.
Hampton, boys.
Yep.
There we go.
That's a Tony B.
And you know
Mount
what?
Rushmore guy.
Even though he's ranked 24 and we're picking at 17, the fact that we picked up that additional 2nd-round pick as well as the 4th-round pick,
We're ready to cook and
Exactly.
book.
it's time to cook and
Exactly.
book. Cook and book, baby!
Book 'em.
Right. Amari and Hampton. Nice.
Welcome to the
welcome
team.
to the team.
Damn it.
Who was your guy that you were kind of holding
I
out
was
for?
I was looking for Jack Beck from TCU.
He went at 40 to the New Orleans Saints.
Well, and you know what? He's one of those guys that we never get a chance. He's kind of
he's in
either
that-
too late or he's in that weird wherever
The
we
Cowboys
draft.
gray zone.
Yeah, but when we start doing trades like this, it's like, oh shit, we can get this person. Oh my gosh.
How about this, guys? It's not a need that we've talked about, but I think it's someone who could really just help shore up the defense. Demetrius Knight Jr. in 44.
And
then
then
we
you both talked about him earlier.
And then Higgies at 49.
And then we hope and pray that Higgie's still there and we take him at
There
49.
you go.
If he's not,
Then we take Restrepo.
Restrepo's not on our board.
And at the same time, I don't know about cornerback. At the same time, Maxwell Hairston I just mentioned there is worth kind of looking into.
Games he did play, he didn't play very well. The Longhorns he played bad against. Georgia he played bad against. The Gamecocks he played bad against. I don't see a single good game that he played well. I guess 2023, maybe a lot of people are banking off of that time because looked like he had a nice 2023. And he's fast as 4.28.
Okay. Wow.
nice vert, nice broad. All his metrics are good. Kid just needs to be coached.
Yeah, to me, it's between two people. It's Demetrius Knight or Maxwell Hairston, but I think the consensus would be probably go with linebacker because
What-
we're shorter in depth. Yep. So he's had experience playing on the D line, on the slot, and he is a box linebacker.
A lot
so,
of missed
yeah,
tackles in his last 2 seasons. 11 last year, 12 in 2023.
He's got to feed his family, so he's going to be hungry out there, and I like that. And also, just first look at him, 6'2", 245, and
Nice size. Yep, that's a good
good
size.
size on him.
Hey, I'll never go against picking a linebacker.
I think we pull the trigger on Demetrius Knight. Pray that Higgins goes to 49.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right. Hey, lock it in. Welcome
Whatever.
to the team.
I trust you, Daddy.
Welcome to the team.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Higgins.
Higgins, 49.
Done.
There's no debate. No debate. There's no debate in this, boys. We're getting Jaden Higgins a wide receiver.
And Higgins, you're gonna be number 88. Jerry, you can't do that. We already have
288s.
288, just like
288.
college.
Jaden Higgins, welcome to the team. Woo!
Okay.
All right.
So now we're picking at 76. What are you thinking? What do we got? So we got a running back, a linebacker, and a wide receiver. What is now something of need?
Offensive line.
Fly up on the O tackles and the interior offensive
There's my
line.
guy. There's my guy. Wyatt Millum.
Oh wow. A lot
Definitely
of blue.
got hydrated. He's a left tackle. Could be fighting.
Progressed
could be,
every single year.
Could be starting over Guyton.
Yeah, but guess what? Guyton was a right tackle, so there's no problem with bringing on a guy who beats out Guyton and then having Guyton and Steele fight for the
Look
right
at-
tackle position.
Here's the most important thing. Look at his sacks he's given up. He's never given up a sack in his whole college career.
Only one hit, too.
Wow.
And
That's impressive.
he's consistently dropped his hurries from 14 in 2022 down to 9 in 2023, and then only 6 in 2024. So,
And his worst game, we'll give him a pass because it was against Abdul Carter.
yeah,
So we'll give
absolutely.
that, we'll give that a pass.
And still,
And it wasn't even that bad. of a game.
performed average.
Still didn't give up a sack.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's bring him on.
Welcome to the
We
team.
got him. We got Paul's guy. So now we went a ways. We're at 119. What are you thinking now?
Back to defense.
Back
for
to
sure.
defense just to even it out a little bit.
So these are our top picks with those 4 positions: cornerback, safety, defensive interior, and
What are we
edge
sitting on the
rush.
I mean, Dotson, the cornerbacks out of Kansas are pretty solid.
Have a look at him.
100%.
He's a pure
the
corner.
trade back?
I just don't know if there's going to be
yeah,
much.
Look at his interceptions. Like
He's a ball hawk, 6'1".
Yeah, 5 interceptions, 4 interceptions, 2023.
4 touchdowns last year. He had 4 touchdowns last
against him.
no.
Oh,
he let-
okay.
he
I was
let
like,
off.
holy shit.
Yeah, he looks like he's fucking a lockdown.
4,
just-
5, 9, 40.
We looked at this guy before,
Yep.
We did.
and we didn't take him because we didn't like the 40. But I think you have to take a cornerback at this spot. If you didn't take one in the first 3 rounds, you got to
Yeah.
take one here.
Yeah, you're not expecting the next, I don't know, Deion Sanders at this pick anyway. So
Yeah.
there's going to be room for improvement. So yeah, and like Jenkins' game, and just mentioned Dotson seems to be the logical choice. So
He just
yeah.
needs to be better than Kalen Carson.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Dotson, welcome
Welcome
to the team.
Hey, Dotson, are you ready to dot, son?
All right,
Okay,
now
so
we're going to try to
we're-
trade some of these later round
One-
picks that we have.
Let's try the Lions actually.
Yeah, we have a trading relationship with the Lions. Let's give it a go. Make it happen. There we go.
Yes! We fucking won, Dad. We fucking won.
So this is a spot that we haven't really taken anyone at because we haven't really drafted or had the capital draft up and in here. So what are we thinking we need? We now have cornerback, we have linebacker, you have a bunch of spots on the offensive side of the ball. What are we looking at to get better here?
Look at Antoine Powell Ryland, Virginia Tech edge rusher.
Edge rush. Nice pass rush grade. Not the best rush defender, but
14 sacks last year.
14 sacks. That's big. You know what? And
He's a pure edge rusher. That's all he is.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh, look at this. This is,
Crazy.
this is nice. The guy we got up here.
Paul, I like this guy. He's strong with that broad jump. He's fast with that 40. He's got a good size too, 6'3", 258. I mean, he's
Nope.
bigger than Micah.
No chest on him because he refused to bench press, so we don't know what his bench is.
He says, I don't need it. I got speed, baby.
I like the pick.
Let's bring him on.
Speed kills, and that's what Ryan Elbethis will be looking for.
Yeah, and look, I think we've checked off so many of these boxes that we'd be looking at later in these rounds, especially with this Mello Dotson pick. I really like that at 4, man. That's that 4th round pick.
Mhm.
Let's just get
Let's get him. Antoine Powell Ryland.
bring
Welcome
him
to
on.
the team.
Yep.
Welcome to the team.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we could either go back again, offensive line. That you can never have enough offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Tyler Cooper is a good shout, or you can add another linebacker, or you could probably get your backup, an additional running back, double stack it. You could do many things with it. And this guy is a pure natural guard as well. So see if you scroll down a little bit to his stats. So he's got flexibility about him, which Dallas tends to love. They love offensive linemen that can actually shuffle them about. So
this
Kind of looks like Cooper.
that
Beebe.
is Cooper Beebe with the beard.
We've drafted this guy.
it's basically Brock Hoffman and Cooper Beebe had a trial.
Yeah.
Get that depth. Tyler Cooper, welcome to the team. I like it.
Welcome to the team. We didn't even look at Fedone the second. Fuck you.
And now we're picking at 204.
A lot of cubes.
Oh, lots of cubes.
This is just going to be, you're just going to find someone that you kind of,
Oh,
You know,
There you go.
Ollie Gordon,
Ollie
boys.
Gordon,
Pick 'em.
Dallas State.
Yeah.
There's your second
There he
guy
is.
right there.
let's just get him in there.
Let's just bring him on.
You just take him right
Yeah.
away.
That's an easy pick.
Boosh.
Ollie
Boost
Gordon,
him up.
welcome to the
All
team.
of a sudden, our running back room looks fucking deadly, boys.
Looks jacked.
This is going to be a funny one, but if you look at Jay Higgins,
Oh,
We love him.
Hey, we love Jay
We're Jay
Higgins.
Higgins
Yeah,
guys.
we're Jay Higgins boys.
He's small, but he can cover ground. He's kind of, he's
The
only
coverage-
six.
yeah,
He's only, he's not 6'2", 232. He's just like 6 foot, I think,
Yeah, we're gonna-
220.
Yeah, yeah.
6 foot 220. So he's a little lighter than what PFF has him.
Kind of like maybe Zeke Elliott came back as a linebacker.
He's a
little
tackle
bit.
machine, though.
He's a tackle
Tackle
machine.
machine,
No
not-
shoulders on him.
Not the best measurables, but at this point, we're just going for vibe. But we are going to go with Jay Higgins here, boys.
2 Higgies on our team, boys.
Great special teams guy right there.
I love Luke Lackley. Like his stats don't look great, but as a pass blocking tight end who can still catch the ball, I really do like him.
Sure. No, I'm not at this point. You bring on a guy who can do better than Shoddy.
This is the dominate. This is the guy that loves to pancake, not only eat pancakes, but make pancakes of blockers.
And he wasn't actually terrible in his measurables. Just his arm and shutter were low percentile.
Like he's not the fastest, but he knows how to create space. Like whenever given the opportunity. Like the thing is like when you've got like a Caleb Johnson, you're pretty much running the ball all the time. So luckily his production doesn't get recognized as much. So like it's kind of mentioned, exceptional catch radius and body control. Like and he does have weaknesses as well, but in terms of pass blocking as well, I've like blocking technique. It does need refinement, but he is like just an absolute powerhouse of a tight end, I think.
Let's just say this: if we're in this part of the draft and you see a guy and you get excited about him, that's pretty much the pick.
Okay, we're taking Lackey. Big shout out to Big Chris. And our final pick's coming up here, guys.
Can you give me Fentrell Cypress? Pretty sure we were calling him Fentanyl Cypress.
Oh, no, it was Fentanyl Cypress.
Megamind.
Yeah, Megamind.
Is that helmet on a fit?
He's wearing that. That's the Guardian cap. Yeah.
My God.
I say we just bring him on and round that CB off. If this guy could show up and do anything.
Listen, at this point, it's more competition for the cornerback position at this point.
Totally.
So,
welcome to the team.
And plus, when you really think about it, like a lot of these guys that we may have talked about, like there's defensive ends like Johnny Walker, like Junior, you could probably pick up in free agency.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no free agency, undrafted, sorry.
Here we go. Oh, my God. So we got spanked for Amari and Hampton.
Yeah, but you can't take that real.
Honestly, I would take that with a pinch of salt. PFF's ranking system is absolute dog water.
Demetrius Knight Jr., which allowed us to, because otherwise we would have had to probably gone for Jaden Higgins at 44.
Yes.
Yep. Right? But because we got that 49th pick in the trade, we were able to take Knight Jr., get a nice high-quality linebacker.
Nice
and
freebie.
Then exactly, and with our second is Jaden Higgins with an A. And then, hey, Paul, we got your boy. He got shafted too, but we looked at the stats. Stats look good. Definitely
watch the tape. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you got to say. C-, UPF. That's what we got to say. Then we rolled CB Mello Dotson from Kansas, which gave us a C+, but a very needed position at cornerback, and he was the top guy there going in at that spot.
Then a trade back here, or a trade forward, sorry. We traded our 2 7th-round picks and our 5th-round pick to move up to a 4th round, or one of our 5ths, 149, to a 4th round, and we took Antoine Powell-Ryland, who was a B+ edge rusher, and I liked what I saw from him on his PFF and his visualization metrics that I like to jerk off to later.
Tyler Cooper, guard out of Minnesota, A-. I like it. Any type of an A at this point we'll take.
Adam got his Ollie Gordon.
Yeah, got Ollie Gordon the 2nd.
In the 6th round, I think that's a steal. And I think we talked about it earlier. He's probably going to move up rounds. I can't
probably be in the
people 5th. People are gonna take a run at him because he did have a very good 2023. Fell off in 2024, but he's still the same player that played in 2023.
B+ grade.
Agreed.
Then our last 3 guys in a row here: Jay Higgins, linebacker; Luke Lackey, tight end. 2 Iowa boys in a row, and then Fentanyl Cypress.
Fentanyl Megamind Cypress.
Megamind Cypress. Cornerback. They all got C+. We ended up with a B in this draft, but honestly, what we really
picks.
What we always do is we go back and we look at our rounds 1 through 3. So it'd be the first 4 picks that we have here. Would you be happy with that draft?
Oh, yeah.
If we got Amari and Hampton.
I'll be very happy with that.
Yeah.
Very happy.